In her first television interview with a local Pittsburgh station since announcing her candidacy for president, Vice President Kamala Harris said her position on fracking natural gas has not changed since 2020. It was just one of several topics on which KDKA political editor John Delano pressed the vice president.
Here's more of his exclusive interview.
Harris will ban all fracking.
As a senator back in 2019, Kamala Harris once said she would ban fracking.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
The method used to extract the natural gas we use in this region to heat our homes and factories. The Trump campaign insists that is still Harris's view. So I repeated one campaign ad and asked the vice president directly. The ad claims that if you're elected president, you will ban fracking and you will cost Pennsylvania over 300,000 jobs. Have you changed your view on fracking? And if so, why?
So let me start by saying that that ad, as you described it, is absolutely a mischaracterization that I think is intended to make people afraid.
Harris said her view today is the same as in 2020 when she joined the Biden ticket. President Biden said repeatedly in that campaign that he would not ban fracking, a position repeated by Harris to me.
I will not ban fracking. I did not as vice president. In fact, I cast the tie-breaking vote to open up more fracking leases. And my perspective on this is grounded in a number of things, including that we don't have to ban fracking to do the work that we can do to also invest in a clean energy economy.
And the vice president took direct aim at campaign ads claiming otherwise.
I think some of those ads are misleading intentionally. I'm going to bring jobs back to rural communities. I'm going to make sure that we invest in those communities that have done the kind of work that you have in mind when we talk about Pittsburgh, when we talk about the greater aspect of Pennsylvania. And I'm going to keep doing that work.
And while she obviously had a different view 5 years ago, the vice president was adamant, as she said to me repeatedly during this interview, she will not ban fracking.
That's where I stand, period. As President of the United States, I will not ban fracking.
Despite her strong and clear words on this, that's not likely to stop the Trump campaign from insisting that her earlier views are her real ones, leaving it up to voters to decide who's telling the truth. In the newsroom, I'm John Delano, KDKA-TV News.